Are still asking people to keep sandbags stacked around lakes and rivers, even weeks after the initial flooding hit this area.
Yeah, as Hattie has been mentioning this morning, there are more rain chances in the forecast, but we were curious what this would all look like, all of the flooding we saw if it were 17 degrees and not 87 outside. Meteorologist Chris Reece has a look at that for us this morning. Good morning, Chris.
Good morning, and that's right. That's the email that we have gotten time and time and time again. In fact, I had another personal email this morning, all asking, hey, if this rain had been snow, how much snow would it have been? Well, here's one of the things to think about. We had an area-wide average of about 12 inches of rainfall. Now, at 30 degrees, 1 inch of water usually equals about, well, 10 inches of snow. So you're thinking, oh, okay, so 12 times 10, that would have been 120 inches of snow. Wow. Well, not exactly. We can't think that fast. See, rain fell with temperatures near 70 degrees. Meanwhile, temperatures are typically near 30 degrees when it snows. You just can't have the same amount of moisture there. Here's the deal. Air at 70 degrees holds 4.5 times the amount of moisture of the air at 30. So let's do a little bit of math. I know it's early in the morning. Let's try to break this all down. So again, an area-wide average of 12 inches of rain. Since the air at 70 degrees holds 4.5 times more, you then have to divide that by 4.5. That's going to come down to 2.7 inches of average rainfall if the air were at 30. So then you take that again, and given that 1 inch of liquid equates to 10 inches of snow, you would have to multiply that 2.7 times 10, and voila, you would get 27 inches of snow. So if that were all snow in the wintertime with a wintertime air mass, you would have had 27 inches of snow, which is still some of the heaviest snowfall we've had around here. I mean, that's more than half of our annual snow at once. So that's kind of crazy to think about. But then the next question you all ask, so is this a sign of the winter to come? Well, long story short, no. It's not. I've done a ton of research into this. So has Dave Caldwell. He's gone to some folks at the UW. I've been crunching a lot of numbers, and really there is no true relationship here. And this winter we are going into something totally different compared to, say, the winter of 2008 or 2009. After the heavy rainfall and flooding, there were 70 inches of snow there. But this winter setup is totally different than the winter setup we're seeing for this one.
These numbers are terrible. 70 inches of snow back then, 27 if that would, that is terrible.
Yeah, so I know, that really is. It's one of those things you don't want to think about. But thankfully, right now it looks like this winter is going to be on the milder side if El Nino is truly controlling our pattern.
All right, nice. A little bit of good news there.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Milder for Wisconsin.
I know, there you go. Mild in comparison, right? Well, thanks for all that research. Appreciate it, Chris.
No problem. My pleasure.
Your time right now.